Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that every kombucha brewer needs to know: how to make your kombucha resilient to mold and avoid it altogether. Whether you're a seasoned brewer or just getting started, this video is packed with tips to keep your brew healthy and mold-free. Let's get started. First things first, what is mold and why does it sometimes form in kombucha? Mold is a type of fungus that thrives in damp, warm environments. When conditions aren't right in your brew, mold can develop on the surface, ruining your kombucha. If you ever see something like this, fuzzy spots that are white, green, blue, or black, it's definitely mold. And unfortunately, you'll need to discard the entire batch. But don't worry, I'll show you how to prevent this from happening. 1. Sanitize everything. Tip number 1, always sanitize your equipment. This is crucial. Make sure your jars, utensils, and even your hands are super clean before you start. Avoid using antibacterial soap, as it can leave harmful residues. Instead, opt for hot water and a bit of vinegar or natural dish soap. 2. Maintain the right temperature. Next, keep your brew at the right temperature. Kombucha loves a stable environment between 68 degrees Fahrenheit and 86 degrees Fahrenheit, or 20 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. Too cold, and the fermentation slows down, giving mold a chance to grow. Too hot, and the Scoby can get stressed, which also increases the risk of mold. If your home is a bit chilly, consider using a heat mat to keep your kombucha cozy. 3. Cover your jar properly. Tip 3. Cover your jar the right way. Use a breathable cloth, like a tightly woven cotton or a coffee filter, secured with a rubber band. This allows air to flow in while keeping dust, pests, and mold spores out. Avoid using cheesecloth with large holes, as it might let in unwanted contaminants. 4. Use quality ingredients. Another crucial tip is to use high-quality organic ingredients. Start with organic tea and sugar, to avoid any chemicals or pesticides that could disrupt your brew. Flavored teas or those with oils can also throw off the balance, so stick to plain black or green tea. 5. Monitor sugar levels. Tip 5. Keep an eye on your sugar levels. The right amount of sugar is key. Too much, and you risk encouraging the growth of unwanted organisms. Too little, and your yeast won't have enough fuel to ferment properly. A good rule of thumb is 1 cup of sugar per gallon of tea. 6. Ensure adequate airflow. Next up, make sure your kombucha has adequate airflow. While the jar needs to be covered, the room itself should have good ventilation. This helps keep the surface of your brew healthy and prevents mold from settling in. 7. Start with a healthy Scoby and starter liquid. Tip 7. Always start with a healthy Scoby and starter liquid. If you're just beginning, get your Scoby from a trusted source. A strong, healthy Scoby is your best defense against mold. 8. Regularly check your brew. Finally, regularly check your brew. Every few days, take a peek at the surface to make sure everything looks normal. Early detection is key. If you spot something off, you can take action before it becomes a bigger problem. What to do if you find mold? So what should you do if you do find mold? Unfortunately, once mold appears, the batch is done. You'll need to discard the kombucha, the Scoby, and the starter liquid. Clean everything thoroughly before starting a new batch to prevent future contamination. Have you wondered if vinegar is necessary in your kombucha as a starter instead of the starter tea? Then don't miss out our next video where we will talk about this burning subject. And there you have it. By following these tips, you can keep your kombucha resilient and mold-free. Remember, a little bit of care goes a long way in brewing the perfect kombucha. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks. Happy brewing, and I'll see you in the next video.